like in all the legends, owls are wise, and I think snowy owls are really beautiful. So today you guys see me doing the finishing drawing to the leaves that I did last drawing video. And I am super excited about this one because I've never made this kind of thing. I've never made an owl. So getting to do this is so cool. Like, I have never been good at like animals or faces or just people in general, so getting to do this is really cool. I did have a reference that I looked up on my second monitor, and I was looking back and forth at it periodically as I worked on this because, like I said, I've never drawn anything like this. And you know, a lot of artists say that it is okay to use references, and it really is. If you don't know how to draw something, or you've never drawn something before, using a reference does not make you a bad artist. I used to feel like using a reference made me a bad artist, but then I would sit there and watch all of these art videos, or these professional artists talk about how they use references, or how they have a reference on the side to like help them out. Even like Martina from Nerdforge on YouTube, she does a lot of references in her like while she's drawing, although she's a lot more talented than me for sure. But I had a reference on the side on my other monitor while I was working on this, so that did help a lot, but it was only there for like the big stuff. Right now it kind of looks like a bowling pin, to be completely honest. It looks like a bowling pin. But yeah, I was really, I don't know what made me want to try to make an owl, but I was like, I kind of want to make an owl, and that was the plan for the leaves from the get-go, because I didn't want to do like a super like big background again. I just wanted something neat and something cool in the background because the owl is supposed to be the main focus, so I didn't want the background to kind of take away from the owl. And this is kind of like the idea I had in my head, was falling leaves in the background with different variations in color, and the owl in the foreground. So that's what I'm working on doing, and I'm happy I finally decided to do it. I took a couple of days off drawing, and I've been exercising and working on other videos because I don't want to post just drawing videos or just booktube videos, even though those are some of my favorites to make on the channel because I love reading and I love drawing, so getting to make them for my channel is really fun. Don't get me wrong, I love gaming too, but a lot of times when I'm gaming, I just want to chill out and game. I don't want to have to worry about recording or fighting with technical difficulties or anything like that. I just want to hop on with my friends and games. So I haven't really been recording the gameplay sessions with my friends lately because I just want it to be a fun time with my friends. Anytime you see me lately post a gaming video, it's one that I recorded, I couldn't even tell you how long ago now. But I love doing these. Like I said, a lot of times when I do these, I have like a podcast in the background or music in the background or some other random video that I just listen to, and I play these in the background, and then I speed them up and take the sound out and edit them over for your convenience, so it's easier to watch back. And speaking of exercising, I think it was 2 or 3 days now, I got my first ever 13K score in Just Dance. It was Boys a Liar Part 2. And the season that it's on for Just Dance just came out last Monday, and I didn't even play Tuesday, I didn't play Saturday or Sunday, and I'm already fully done with the new Just Dance season that just came out. And I only play like an hour to an hour and a half a day for like exercising. So it's like, holy crap, either I'm getting to be a better dancer or just getting better at Just Dance, because I have played Just Dance since Just Dance 2 came out for the Wii, and I have never once gotten a Megastar until Just Dance 2022, and I most certainly have not ever in my years of playing Just Dance gotten a 13k. So I'm like, oh, yes! And you know what's funny? When I did get the 13k, I saw the score and it took me a second to register. Holy crap, I got 13k! So I just stood there surprised for a second and then like celebrated and danced around like an idiot because I was so excited. And I know it's a dumb thing to be excited about. It's a score on a dance game. Ooh, big whoop. But like, that's something I've never done before. I've never done a dance well enough to score that well. Even on the easier ones like TikTok and all of those ones, I have never gotten a 13k before, and it was just like, yeah! Either I'm getting better at Just Dance or becoming a better dancer. And I think it's more that, because I've noticed when I don't focus on getting a good score and just follow the dancers, I get better scores. It's like the same way when like playing Fortnite with everyone. If I'm like worried about how many players are left or trying to succeed at a better like position in the game, we lose almost immediately. But when we are just hanging out talking about random shit and we end up either winning or coming extremely close to first place when we were just screwing off, having a good time. I think caring about something too much becomes a bad thing, because I care about my YouTube channel, right? I love my YouTube channel, but I was starting to take it way too seriously, and it was making me not like doing videos anymore. But I keep doing it because part of me still loves doing videos and wanted to do videos. But then I keep seeing all this stuff about, oh, don't take life too seriously, don't take YouTube too seriously. I mean, you're doing what you love, just go ahead and do it. And I've been seeing a lot of stop taking life so seriously, whether it be YouTube related or just in general or everything else. And I'm like, you know what? I feel like it's time for me to listen to God and just stop taking everything so seriously. Because it's not fun when you take things seriously, but the second you're like, it's gonna work out, it'll get better, I'm just gonna go for it. Like, I'm just gonna go for this dance and try my best. And if I don't get a good score, who cares? If I do, yay. But I was not expecting to get a 13k. Like, it's barely a 13k, but it's a 13k! My first ever 13k in playing Just Dance, and I've played Just Dance for years. And Boy's a Liar is such a fun dance. And like with this, I didn't try to take this seriously. I didn't try to take this video seriously. It's just me talking about what I've been up to and having a good time doing it. And it's becoming more fun again. Doing YouTube is becoming more fun again because I'm not taking it seriously. But like, I am so happy with how this owl came out. I wasn't relying too heavily on the reference. I was just mainly using the reference to like give me the shapes of things and then just adding in the detailing myself for the most part. I've never been good at faces, to be completely honest with you. Faces on any artwork, whether it's drawing it, whether it's painting it, whether it's doing it digitally, faces for some reason, faces and hands just give me the hardest time trying to get them to look either symmetrical or getting them to look right. So I'm trying my best with the owl face. It came out much better than a lot of my other faces do. And I have learned little tricks and tips and tricks by watching like other art YouTubers or just watching art stuff in general. Like one of my favorite creative creators, which sounds weird to say, but there's like your podcast creators and all them, but my favorite creative creator is Martina from the channel Nerdforge. Her attention to detail is like next level insane. I love watching her create things and then seeing the final product to them, because she does some crazy stuff and it's so cool. And I was live on The Sims yesterday, playing Sims for the first time in like since the original Xbox that we used to have. I was playing The Sims for the first time, and I was like building my house and doing that things, and a friend of mine who joins me in the lives was like, oh, if you like home design and all this stuff, here's this whole playlist of someone building, like, I think it was a medieval castle. And I was just like, yes, I love watching people be creative and making things. I also lurk in my friend Luke's live streams when he's doing his like behind the scenes of his movies, because I think it's so fascinating. I think that stuff is so cool. It fascinates me. Watching creative stuff fascinates me. And getting to like share my love of art, because I've loved art for my entire life, is also so much fun. And I don't know if people like it. I don't know if it's good to professionals. Probably not. But I feel like in my art journey I've definitely come much farther than I used to be, because I have been watching these other creative people and how they do things, and I've been picking up little tips and tricks and stuff. So it's partly so that I can learn, and partly because I think it's amazing and it fascinates me. I've had this idea, I don't remember when I came up with the idea, but it was a while ago, that I wanted to do like a snowy owl, like standing in front of some falling leaves. And I finally did it, and I'm really happy with how the owl came out, especially considering that I don't usually draw animals, especially not to this level or digitally. I'm so happy with how it came out. I was so nervous to make this, to be completely honest, because I'm not very good with animals or with faces. Because I've tried to draw animals before, I've tried to draw faces before, and it was just not happening. I was like, no thanks, I'm gonna throw this away. There's no salvaging my crazy mess. Like, I remember the one quote-unquote person I've ever drawn was Slenderman, and the only reason he looked remotely good was because he didn't have a face. I cheated and used Slenderman because he didn't have a face, but I feel like in watching other creative people, I've come so much farther in my art because I listen to their tips and tricks, or at least I try to. I apply it in my own way as much as I can, and I'm not saying my art is professional looking or very good in any way, just saying that I personally myself have come far. When I first started working on the owl's face, to be completely honest, it kind of looked like an old person's stuck on a owl's body, or an owl's body. But once I turned down like the gray, it looked more like feathers and fluff stuff. Then I added in some darker detail just to give it more, like, dimension. I don't know, there's something about snowy owls that I've always loved. Finnick foxes and snowy owls. I don't know why those two things in particular, they are completely different, but they are the two animals that I'm like, I love these. Like, I love all types of animals, but snowy owls and fennec foxes are the main two for me. And then it's cats and dogs and horses. But I couldn't tell you why for the life of me. It's fennec foxes and owls. Maybe it's because, like, in all the legends, owls are wise, and I think snowy owls are really beautiful. Because, I don't know, they just seem really wise and really mystical, I guess? But it's kind of cool to actually get to draw them. I hope you guys enjoy these videos because I love making them. I mean, even if you guys don't like them all that much, I don't think I'm going to stop making them because I do enjoy them. So it's something I do for myself. And I love watching the drawings back. I'm just trying to resize it right now because I realized as I was drawing that I slightly off-centered the owl, so I'm saving it to... I took off the background to save it as a PNG so I can move it over. And you can tell I ended up moving it over quite a bit to center it better because I was not happy with it. And I was playing around to see what filters I could use to, like, tone it down or shadow it better. I probably could have went through with light gray and shadowed it myself, but then I took a little shadow thing and put it behind it. Wow, that looks wild in fast motion, because it was a lot slower of a process than that. Because I do speed these up an awful lot, because this drawing took me 2.5 hours to do. These do get sped up quite a lot. I don't try to speed them up too much because I want you guys to be able to tell what I'm doing, but I know sitting here for 2 hours watching somebody draw might get a little boring, or who knows, maybe you guys might like it because you guys seem to enjoy the live stream when I drew. That's the final drawing, and I hope you guys enjoy.